That number again, 0806 4919-962, and the second phone number 0703-1109-663. That number again, 0703-1109-663.
Okay.
Yes.
Aroma Real Estate.
Yes,
you know,
so
say this one where you just give this information like this. Plenty people they talk like this as they talk.
Yes, so
okay, tell us difference. What they between you and those people where they talk as they talk like this.
Okay. You know, say real estate business, now very sweet business, and this business no they even fail at all.
Okay.
Yes. This one they from other, it they different from other investment. Now Aroma Real Estate we they different from other real estate companies. Yes, because one of the things where we they always do, we they do instant allocation. We they always verify these people where we they buy land from. We say land as it be so, it belongs to government, it belongs to individual, it belongs to family. So we they always open our eye to make sure say this land where we they acquire them from the right people, because now money we they put. So anybody where they come invest with Aroma Real Estate, we they always assure them say you feel sleep, close your eye, and your investments they grow. Yes, we they always tell people, and now so we they do them. So always come to us and enjoy this land investment, either in a land banking or buy and build, anyone where you want, we get them because of our Montana estate. Now 550 behind the River State University. We they encourage people say this price is now promo prices, no miss them. Our fine city now 750. Yes, for Port Harcourt International Airport, our group city now 3 million at Rupoku, and the Prosperity Layout now 10 million. Yes, within the Pearl Garden.
Wow, this one are good information with that. Aroma Real Estate, the one where they mean very important by here. This one and the one where you the talk say you will fit make I get money. Aroma Real Estate will take make Nigerians to get money.
Yes, so Mazi, this one they work every day, and as people they come our office, they register as partners, then they bring their friends, because how this one they work, be say if you get person where won't buy land either in there close to you or related to you or anyway, if you recommend the person through him buy the land, we they give you commission of 10% and above. We they always do them, and that your 10% they collect them immediately. No be say you will wait till weekend or month end. No delay at all. As soon as that money don't enter our account, we confirm so okay, we don't receive them. They wire the other one to you, your 10% and above. So imagine person buy land 1 million naira from you, through you, Mazi, 100,000 naira extra. Even Msukuro, you too, you're part of this game. Imagine you bring person buy land 2 million, you don't get 200,000 naira. Of course, now one the extra money.
Aroma Real Estate, you know, when I go plan to increase that smaller percentage. Some people don't they do 20. Yes, some people they do 20. Based on the economy. Based on the
Mazi, if we increase them,
don't get us.
Yes, we pay above that 10%. If they reach 13, if they reach 15, it depends.
Okay. So it depends on the kind of deal.
It depends how much and the deal. Yes.
All right. That's good. Well, thank you very much, Aroma Real Estate, for that one. All right, that one now, Aroma Real Estate to be that in case you want buy property, don't hear them, they call them and make them just deliver you for that one. All right, I'm going to go back to our business.
Good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
The commitment, and that is the focus of government. We particularly have, and I, as in my role as a coordinating minister, have a group that's looking at under the presidential panel on social investment programs. Not only have we put in place a very robust and transparent system for paying people directly under the existing program, we are also now sitting together and looking at food availability and nutrition. And that involves not just, obviously, the Minister for Health and Social, Coordinating Minister for Social Welfare, Budget, and others. So we have a group that sits every week and focuses on providing additional food under these particular circumstances.
Okay. Ikuchana. Don't talk finish. All right, Andy, thank you very much. Thank you, country people. Thank you, Nigeria.
That guy laughing.
My brother.
Rex lost in laughing.
Don't be small laugh. Hi, all right, I'm not get to play to that shot to do today because the time don't go already. You don't know already. This show now waiting to happen now that Bonga time they bring your Bonga to them will go shock you. But I remind you, say if you go for our Facebook for Today95.1 FM, go there. You go just see our topic for waiting to happen. You go inside there, check out the topic. Then there we won't discuss. We will not take all of them again because of the time. But drop a message inside there. We go take them when time we reach. But make we just do this small disclaimer. Make I tell you, sir, for this our program, we dey discuss serious matters.
On seriously.
That one at the voice of
MC Kuro. Okay, Maz, before you continue, I just want to send a big shout out to one lady who be official for the city of Port Harcourt, one of the biggest chef them, the CEO of G Angels Cook and Bake. Today na birthday.
And so I say,
na small thing. Na small thing. Anytime you're ready, just tell me.
I never brought food.
Na small thing. Na small challenge.
You know
na small challenge.
You know what the government they talk now. In my head, all right, Ngwa. Okay, you don't wish I'm happy birthday. Happy birthday to
the CEO of G Angels Cook and Bake.
Sorry, you not get me.
I will just call her CEO G Angels Cook and Bake.
The CEO. All right. Okay. I'm going to move, make we enter inside the today, make we look at the things that don't happen since the weekend and reach it today. Make we carry all of them, come summer, give una. Time not to be our friend, but make we hear from this one. Leave that one. And that person where just hear now. The person does hear where they explain himself. That one on the voice of Wale Doom will be the coordinating minister for economy.
Explain tire.
Economy, we go explain tire. All right, so from where you think here, where you talk, they ask whether you don't put hope for your mind. As in don't talk, say the improvement what they don't do. Say Nigerians go soon see drop for food price and other food. Say the thing, he go come there very soon. He not tell us the day. Yeah, and just tell us so the improvements where then they do for the economy. So Nigerians go soon see the improvement. English the
dividend of democracy.
The dividend of your work. English now. What the English they call it. So you get hope for that thing we hear them talk.
Well,
hope for you.
This government don't they promise us plenty things.
You know, say this is the government of renewed hope.
Child, promises choke. So, but hopefully, might use the word hopefully since now renewed hope something. So hopefully we'll pray say food prices go crash down. But now the food price is never the only thing we've been come down small. Rice been come down small, but other things.
For real, when last you go market? No, when last you go market?
I say rice been come down small.
To how much? To how much?
The thing been come down small. There was
to
a
how
little
much? To how much? You can
decrease.
just buy rice. To how much now?
No, there was a time he was selling.
You follow social media.
There was a time he was selling for 70 something, 80,000.
So you can't come
I think
down.
I'll come down to like 60 something thousand. So, but that aside, the truth is a lot of food prices still they rise, most especially Gary. I don't know why Gary the rise, but maybe the dollar they affect the Gary.
But I think like you need to go back to market because
no, but things really cost. Jokes apart.
You see, last time I come tell you, I said I see tomatoes are run. I see tomatoes. Like tomatoes carry gun or pursue. Let me person tell me move.
Tomatoes and Gary now. Let me the big boys now.
Now move immediately. You know, remember how much I tell you that day? How much? Remember how much I tell you that day?
Maybe like 4,000.
My friend, I'm looking for now. You go reset your brain. 6,000. That's 6,000 I tell you that day.
6,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
But today now I stop. Make I ask again. Am I going now? How much? 9,000.
Oh wow.
That is something where I don't buy 2 months ago. 2,500.
Yeah. You say you go start to the plant tomatoes. So.
It's your command. The entire farm.
Now if you use tomatoes, even get girlfriends. Yeah.
The entire farm.
You don't need much. Just give her tomatoes.
All right, whenever you don't hear from the Minister of Economy while June don't talk on the you say improvement where the government don't put to say in fact say very soon say food of price of food and everything say food go down you go come back plenty very soon say the price of everything say it go come down. You agree with them? And he said that one make we leave from there everything just but make we just working on the spirit of them. Make we move sharply. And make we tell you the next story I will carry come give you. Chineke good player, John. Labor therefore this thing now strike.
Labor they on total shutdown.
Yes, I don't strike. So this labor for strike now. They don't lock everywhere. How about you let off everywhere? Lock them everywhere. So the thing that affect everybody now. Or if it's that affect you, you go tell us how it take affect you. But one person where the thing that affect where Nigerians are not happy at all. So even if on anything, you're not supposed to affect this particular minister. So now which one will be that? They don't provoke. Why labor? If labor they do their own, not do their own. Labor don't carry. Go lock the FCT minister gate.
God.
So no go enter.
Then get mine though.
The here she one. You know go walk come back. Allah walk. Yeah.
Mazi, we will get another counter protest. No worry.
You know go walk. How did they greet Hiroshima? You want greater for?
No greater for it.
No greater for the language. Economic.
Dearly.
Economic.
Dearly.
Economic.
Dearly.
You know go walk. You know go walk.
Ileri Yama. Oh.
You know go walk. How did they speak? You know, Sabi speak even one. How many years ago they for Economic? Obama. You know go walk. Obama. Minister must enter office. NS must stop that. The only working minister.
I don't know.
Of all the ministers that are not to say, even if they don't provoke, so even if
it's the most
minister,
working on.
Even if any other minister you not go lock them, not be the 001 of FCT. So that the only minister where the work will be that.
Try.
Why labor? Labor now who can another minister to go to lock.
Then get mine though.
The gate of our working minister. They don't go work.
Well, Mazi, you can see the FD, as I won't go say FCT minister. The whole labor stuff, this one don't touch everybody because as of yesterday, around 2, I see say light don't go. I don't believe say maybe by this morning it will bring light from my house till now. Lights. No say light, not say you know the truth. Fuel cost. 1 liter of fuel cost.
Yesterday.
So
yesterday I buy fuel. I see I'm 795 naira. If you see speed,
if
you see speed, I just use one immediately. I just do big man. Tell the woman say put to this thing at the amount. I know what mention here because I'm calling here to make sure I catch a person. Now with the hope say my tank will go fill. Now when I start motor, not reach half.
It can't look like say them blow breeze inside. So
today I can't see I'm buying. Today again I just I will still see and that's something. I don't see how much it's 10.
So the truth be say now with this light nowadays, some of us where they use gen go ask blue gen, go use gen waiting no good and say fuel don't cost. So Labour, but Labour they fight for the interest of Nigerians. Mazi, they fight for their interest, or they fight for the interest of Nigerians?
That's the interest of Nigerians. But me, I'm not taking my own interest because
when they increase the money to 400 and something,
where the fuel will reach this amount where I buy today. Where I put head.
That time they be they re-strategize. Now they don't come out now. Now even flights, no flights.
No flight,
politicians, they say affair politicians. Some politicians supposed fly enter Port Harcourt today.
Labour Party, Labour
Union,
NLC,
Nigerian Labour Congress.
If not only to stop airport, I beg, stop that one.
Now then, guys follow politicians when they use road now go follow road.
Yes.
Because of emergency.
Transport company strike. They no go see road.
Those ones no fit strike now. Those ones no fit go on strike.
Make them block only the airport.
Only the road to come yourself.
Make them allow common man. Make common man.
Okay, make them block airports.
Make them block the airport. That one for big man politicians.
Okay.
But I beg you na live with the one for common man. As this light na oko nepa. I beg you, bring that one back for us. Because it's not gonna be funny thing for us to run fuel. Because no, you can label. I know say. On the letter.
One boy said, just send me a message saying the verse say because light no day. Somebody can go using power bank, they charge another power bank.
Hey, why now? Why? Why?
He say you know get joy. They listening to us now.
So I beg level. You know, we beg you. Open gate for 001, make it enter office, make it start work. Now the only minister with the work.
Somebody just tell us say get where if you buy fuel 750. So that would be required sign.
I beg you. Make it send you message. I'm going to whether I fit to reach there. Is well. Okay, I'm going to buy you. Make we jump come off from another story. Make we hear from this one first. Make we hear from president of another country. Not our own president, no vessel. Make we hear of president of another country. Waiting in talk. Make we ask, say whether our president he go fit do this kind of thing for us, even for one day. I beg you. Make we take these 2 minutes, make we hear from this man. Another president country when I go there. I got him and I say make I travel.
You traveled?
Yes, I move.
Where exactly did you travel?
I got him Kenya.
You went to Kenya?
Kenya.
Did you see gorillas?
Monkey and chimpanzees.
Oh, that's so good.
I don't know monkey. But their president today come talk to me, come tell me something. Say, man, take this one and go give me your people. If I make we hear and waiting and tell me, make I play for them. Make we hear them.
I am a very responsible state.
Thank you. One, you're a fine man.
Believe you me. There is no.
Now this kind of comments when they're supposed to the clap hand. You know? Now this kind when person talk like this, you clap hand for them. Not that we're only hear somebody go do you go hear hand. He's not talking anything. I don't mention anybody anymore.
Voila.
I can spend 200 million. There is no way. In fact, let me disclose here that it costed the Republic of Kenya less than 10 million. Because, let me tell you, I am not a madman. When I was told the cheapest plane was 70 million, I told my office, go book Kenya Airways. Yeah. So when some friends of mine heard that I was going to travel Kenya Airways, and we have built a big reputation as a country. We have built friends. Some friends told me, how much do you want to pay? I said, I'm not ready to pay more than 20 million. They said, bring 10 million, we will give you the plane. Look at me, Kenyans. Look at me again. I must lead from the front. As I tell others, As I tell others to tighten up their belt, mine must be where to begin.
All right. You don't hear president of a country there, we tell the people to say, if he tell you, say, make a tight your belt, say, now him, you go start to tight your own.
Yeah, charity begins at home.
He say, he want charter local plane, will be plane for their country, Kenya Airways.
Nigeria will get our own.
Forget that, no make people invest here now. No vest people now.
No, I was thinking, but there was a time we had Nigerian Airways, right?
Remember, I said our president just come back. He mentioned how much, he disclosed how much in use enter plane, go blood. Our president never tell us before. Our president don't travel, go one country. They say from that country, go another country. From there, they tell us say plane no good. The plane when use to come back, I am today. Nobody tell us.
Try.
They keep us on any communicado. How the running on any communicado. Number 2. Authorize.
No, you're on point. You're on point.
Anything.
Breach of communication.
No, nobody to tell you anything.
There's a communication breach.
He just there off. He just tell the president, don't come back, don't come back. But see a president of a country where they talk how much intake.
No soldiers or any of our military forces, but that one no mean say our military forces go want take the laws into their hand by doing all these things. Like when you talk, people do this thing, then they inside bush. Some of them they relax, they drink beer. You understand? You can't they put this so the particular community now they in fear. Some of them now no go feel come out. Some of because of this kind of thing we don't happen. If they don't come RAS area, I want to come out now. You go don't relocate now. Even that kind of thing as it happens, they don't put concept. Everybody they move. Oh, you understand? So the people who do this thing now, they somewhere else, they drink, they enjoy their life. Now people where they innocent. These not teenagers. Like what you should talk say. If when they come out from that kind of place, waiting their mindset could be about Nigeria. How they go on they think about Nigeria? They won't even be patriotic. They don't go be patriotic again. Now. So I beg, our military, I beg more not try. So that this kind of thing not go to stop. Not be better news with this one.
Kuro, this one, our bongo story for today. Look, whether time will allow us to just touch them, but sharply we go just breeze past them. We don't carry this news before, and this news will come out again for the Guardian. Now the Guardian come finally do this one for us because when we talk I'm here, some people even don't call us all the way from UPTH here, even insult some of our people here where they talk about them. They don't come out. The Guardian don't go to investigation for weekend, and now this one will come out. When I read them, tears they run for my eye. Also, all of us we do like this now. We do very strong, we do good, we do very healthy. People do they suffer inside UPTH. People they die inside the UPTH. We're not supposed to die. Guardian don't carry report to say nurses for UPTH they sell air. Oh, Chineke God. Devil.
We're supposed to flog or more leaf cane based on say the week they start.
You don't need to talk.
I mean these nurses now women.
Hold that one hand. Hold the hand in one roll.
God day.
Shut up. The other one.
God day.
Hold him in one roll.
You won't go strike in the debate.
Shut up. You are blocking my ear with your noise. What kind of
you don't do that?
Wickedness, devil.
That's the height of it.
Say Nigerian nurses for UPTH, they sell oxygen. Oxygen. That is if not them be nature will create this air, where would they breathe? Say they don't lock everybody on.
People for don't die.
Tell us you go pay 10,000 for 5 kg or for 0.5 kg.
Imagine say they buy oxygen.
They say oxygen for there 1 kg na 10,000.
Try.
And some people for bad condition for ICU will be intensive care units. And accident ward, accident emergency, and accident emergency and accident unit.
Something emergency.
Emergency and accident emergency unit. So inside that place, so you go suffer before they even run test for your body. They not get some equipment to run. They carry the test to go run for another state, another place. Sorry. How come we keep quiet?
They figure another state.
Oh yes, it's possible. Say people, this one, the person will go do this investigation for them. Say the nurse, he called her name here, something this thing. I don't know how Jeff Olaman had that lady. They say paper there, go find her for Guardian and make it read them. Her account number, everything, where she collect money, normal, by law, people will be health workers, not supposed to get right to do cash transaction because supposed to save life. This woman, they do business of air to give human being air to survive, to live. So the woman where they don't pay 650,000 only for air alone. For every day, the woman they say the woman they take air for morning, afternoon, and night. It's supposed to be 30,000. But sometimes these nurses then they sell the woman air. Carry and go sell, they give another person.
Try.
Say that they sell drugs where they don't count, they go tell you say the drugs no day. Then go shift and make it go, but still sell and give another patient.
Try.
India devil self is a learning work for where people are.
Oh wow. Well,
for UPTH here, no be another place, no be me talking
our backyard
for Guardian here. When I first see that news, I click on the news lost. I can't go report for person where bring the news. I tell her that news don't lost. He give me another link, and therefore read them.
No, Mazi, it did very bad because why I talk like this, be say, now we did held you, no pressing more sick, but anything can happen for person to go to UPTH. Now, the thing where they happen there, one of our colleagues who have been there, we see the nonchalant attitude with them portray for there.
Finally, that young man
we see the nonchalant attitude with them portray for there. UPTH na place where we say with even the year of people say you go there with malaria, maybe you carry plus malaria, go there, come back with like 3+ because of mosquitoes and a lot of things. So they really need to restructure that place. They get a lot of role to play for that place. Don't be like say they demarket the place, but would they try to tell them say
what is the market? The market place when nurses the thief people the thief drugs, the thief everything.
Mazi, you know the thing will happen now. They will send their PRO to come talk sweet words. You know, when we talk about UPTH for here, then begin insult us. So they talk about them. When I talk about them, they begin attack me. Say Nigerians know they like truth. You see this UPTH, their record the day here.
Make your patients or your person, your family, no make you not sick. As you could pray, make them not sick. You reach, you say you need air or you need drugs or you need all these tests. Them. Because time don't go more can give country people who make them put their voice inside all the trade don't can give you. I'm sharply will not get plenty time again and we could just run the topic them. If you just join us in the listen to Today95.1 FM, voice of the people, and they don't bring plenty to they can give you this program now waiting they happen. Person they hear voice my name Namuazi Ike God you can watch you here with MC Kuro. First of all, we don't bring to the content is the Wale Edu be the Minister of Economy. He don't tell Nigerians to say make they expect improvement for the situation of things. Things don't be like this. As I said, drop in the food price. He say it will soon start. He say food is going for everywhere. They ask this comment. It don't bring hope for you. And again, the Labour don't shut down FCT Minister Gates. He left workers stranded. All of them they don't stranded like that. Even our Unity one people don't provoke. Say make the open gate for them making start work. Say I'm be the only minister where they work. Again, they don't bring to the content. They say how Nigerian soldiers don't invade a lady, a Nigerian female daughter. They don't cry out to say how they invade her home, take away her teenage siblings, will be in brother, will be 15 years, and insist at them. All of them, they never see them till today. They beg, make military, they return their people for Abia State. Again, we don't bring to tell you for UPTH how ICU ward turn horror. And the nightmare as nurse exploit sick dying patients, steal oxygen and drugs to resell. we they ask, he say, you don't experience this kind of thing, or your family member, you don't experience them before for UPTH. Kenyan president don't disclose publicly the cost of where in use to fly go US. Actually say in the one book Kenyan Airways, but people come back and say, Chairman, I beg you don't do it, take them easy. And from the question who they ask, say, our president if you do like this for us so small. All right, I'm going to go phone line and make follow put on a voice for the today. We don't carry con give you no verse set time no today again. And today we'll take 1 minute sharply so that we go fit take plenty course as we fit take and they take SMS. Number we go use the chance here. The first one is 0817 0000 951. The second phone number there is 0810 9510 951. WhatsApp and SMS today here. The last woman we call us. Don't forget to take our recharge card. The number again is 0701 9339 962. Go make ukara go phone line make check who want to talk to us, your name and where you they call us from. Bakam, we don't take your call. Hello, your name and where they call us from?
Keshuku.
One good evening.
Evening, how are you?
I didn't mind your name is Chapale.
My name is Alex. I'm calling you from Akwa Ibom State.
Carry on. Which of them suits you there? You hear us all the way from Akwa Ibom. That one is good. Thank you.
Not for me now. We are from Toyu. They too far.
Yes. Do well. That shows that today from the walk.
As they shot FCT minister gate down, he good like that. So now waiting, I won't put mouth.
Okay, thank you very much. This man, he will call up you at all. Hello, your name and where they call us from? Good morning. Oh, sorry, good evening.
No one leg one, dangerous illiterate.
Chineke Kukula Hoja. Sorry, we don't pick him now. Dangerous illiterate. Carry on your own.
Because this FCC ministry owner, our man had a watch it only a little everywhere.
English in them, Calabari man, not to hear you.
That FCC ministry own. Only had a watch it again. If you said then go lock all everywhere where in build, all his property is for good. That man, they're very weak.
Zolo. I know where they go. I beg. Cool down. Don't tell us for this program they take serious matters on seriously. You make another serious, I beg, make it careful with your language, because I your kind of you know. Dangerous illiterate. I don't say your own they very bad. Your own bad. Hello, your name and where they call us from?
Marvin.
Uncle.
Good evening.
Uncle, we greet you.
I'm Sekora.
Good evening, sir.
I'm my elder from Chobo.
Carry on the sharply as others they do.
This matter.
Child, sorry. Network don't drop your own there. Kuro make enter SMS sharply.
Okay. SMS time, it don't reach you. Okay, this one where they are saying Mazi and MC Kuro, labor strike is a welcome development from Nwamadi Chigozie or expert of Eberi Omuma. This one says, good evening, Mazi and MC Kuro. The news guidance carried was wrong. It was confirmed from UPTH today that it was a word made. That's a health assistant that did it, not a nurse.
Okay.
The nurses are threatening today that they will even sue Guardian newspaper.
Okay, let them do them. That one will good. Make them clear their name because now the news where they're everywhere now.
Good evening, Mazi and MC Kuro. Please let's reset our brain and manage this economic condition. HA people are planting now. Seriously, I'm Comrade Sam West, Okpulo Community, Umuichim Town, HA local government.
Thank you very much.
Mazi and MC Kuro, Wale Edun has brought his own by saying food prices will drop soon, even when there are no indices to show that. That's how they told us that CNG buses will be distributed on May 29th. And Teacher Uku amplified it everywhere. Today, no CNG and teacher. Tell Mr. John, leave Teacher Uku for the or attacking Teacher Uku too much. Kuro, special greetings to Mazi, MC Kuro, and Grace Countryman. You see UPTH and BMH now no-go area. Why not? If you want experience real insult, inefficiency, and ineffectiveness in medical staff go there. I know people who don't lose their loved ones plenty there because of this. Catching Noel, nice and down.
Thank you, there.
The labor union should know that there are millions of Nigerians who are not employed by the government and private sector that also need to be alive. As the government has increased the minimum wage to 60,000 for them, they should consider it. What if the government accepts the 494,000 cannot pay at the end of the month because of insufficient funds? The government and private sector cannot use all their revenues generated to pay NLC and TUC and abandon millions of unemployed others without infrastructure. That will be better. That will better their lives. Labor should think and give government ideas to reduce inflation for the good of all Nigerians. Mr. Law.
Mr. Law. You like they collect somewhere.
Mr. Law, but this thing where you talk, even the ones who don't they employ, they see anything.
Mr. Law, you like they collect somewhere.
The infrastructure, we don't see. Is it not better for them to use the money they pay labor idiot? Okay, Mazi no be oyoyo na ojoto. Obi Kubana from Imo State. Mazi, that man, they carry us play food. No feet to calm down. Good evening, MC Kura Mazi. It's like Kenyan president went to the same school with our Obi. Please tell our Tinubu supporter from Bayelsa to open their eyes. Marcus Udim.
Marcus, thank you, there.
Mazi and MC Kura, I'm enjoying your station now. It is clear. This is my best station so far. Thanks.
That is
John. It is clear. It is clear.
All those ones, those people in the laugh us when we go off small. Come back and laugh us again.
Okay, this one is a Kuro. We just buy rice for 75,000 naira per bag on 31st of May 2024 in Port Harcourt. Kuro. My name is Navalo. I did tell you.
Tell him.
Mazi K. God and MC Kuro, greetings. You see that politician man that's defending the suffering of this present government of federal government of Tinubu administration is a let him continue to lie to the people of Nigeria. Mazi K. in Port Harcourt. I avoid a particular word we use. This one say, let army prepare themselves and go to Abia for a full operation. The attackers are their children, and since they want to experience army operation in their state, they should not cry when it started. From Alex. Alex,
we pray make it happen for your community too.
Mazi, if you enter WhatsApp or you get...
Okay, make I take for Facebook sharply. Emma Kobasi said UPTH always on the news for bad reason. Wale do is doing his job. If he speaks the truth, he won't get paid. Labor should rest with the agragra approach. With the agragra approach. After all, when Nigerians wanted them to fight for the good of the nation, there were nowhere to be found. He said Kenya is governed by a president, while Nigeria is governed by a man. Okay. Okay, leave on like that. Thank you very much, Emako. Amity President, no Nigerian president, even minister can do what the Kenya president did, because Nigerians, Nigeria own is to praise the godfathers, not the masses. All right, thank you very much. Broyel is the amount of NLC. Okay, the amount the NLC is demanding as their minimum wage is too much. He said, considering the state of Nigeria economy, if the federal government should pay them, should amount it with affect the cost of goods and services in the country. Okay, thank you. Dear Newton Ikire, he said, Maxwell, not be Maxwell there. He said, what I do is a joker. Anyone who berates labor on this ongoing strike hates the people. Abi King Ugochukwu said, what I do, that's telling Nigerians to expect drop in the food price, and availability of food should tell how this thing will be, because the killer, Okay, it's a Fulani herdsmen are still kidnapping our farmers and destroying their farmlands. This is the major cause of food inflation in Nigeria. He said the list I check, these terrorists are still on ground. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, MC Kura Mazi. Why Gary is expensive is because of petroleum products. Cassava we used to grind for 100 naira and 200 naira is now 2,000, 3,000 so on. They said diesel is very expensive. Even the laborers that help us to cut our farms, what grasses are charging us high now. They said things are very expensive. To transport the cassava from the farm to your house is expensive. To fry it is also expensive. When you add all these things to one basin of Gary, you will understand that there is cassava Gary, but processing it is too expensive. Everything has cheap, high cost of food in Nigeria due to the high cost of petroleum products, not dollars. My name is Chinwe Woke. Then this one say, hi guys, the minister tell on us say inflation will disappear. Quran is co-believers, make on us still the hope. Me I be co-believers and the rest. Okay, make on don't give me new name. Make on even hope that rice and Gary will still be sold at 150 each, and fuel to be sold at 500, and dollar to be sold at black market 800 naira. Make on keep on hoping for the so-called renewed hope agenda turn to renewed hardship. They tell us that belief. The women doctor that you played that audio about her siblings in Aba, that's to tell you the aftermath of what innocent civilians are going through within that area that killings happened on Thursday. My question is, how and did the civilians died, were killed? Did they die in crossfire of those bad guys, or what guys you said you discuss serious matter on seriously, right? Yet you guys failed to cut off a person that used the highest. No, we did cut off that person who hasn't been. Okay, thank you very much. This one say Wale Edu and Maziam Mzikoro agreed on. I just think the Nigerians should be taken to International Criminal Court of Justice. These guys are just behaving anyhow. We just talked about the one that happened in Delta. Not that Koas Lagbaja should be invited to answer some question. And for the Kenyan president spending how much he's spending, it can never happen in Nigeria because our leaders are above the law. Wale Edo and Co keep lying. That is how they said Port Harcourt refinery will start in December 2023. Now we are in June 2024. Believe anybody from the government and you can believe anything. I just think Nigerian military should... Okay, repeat the message. Franklin, thank you very much for that message.
Thank you, dear.
Have you take this last one?
Chapale.
Mazi, good evening, sir. We were married for 10 years without a baby. We know what we passed through in UPTH. Sure. The last day my wife went there, she cried heavily for doctors to attend to us. But October 2023, God in his mercy visited us with a baby boy without going anywhere. UPTH is a disappointment. Sure. Sorry about
that. All right, sorry about that one. All right, make you leave it like that if you never take your message or maybe you call or make a novice for us. So by 6 o'clock or 6:30, sorry, you come back again. You'll get waiting there for your mind and make you just drop them inside there for that program. Novice. Tomorrow we'll come to them again. 5 o'clock, we hope the time will go there enough for us. So, oh yeah, Biari J.
Corner.
Some biggie go to me, Orani a lot of me.
This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people. Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South Sound, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today 95.1 FM.
Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. This is the World News on your Premium Talk Radio Today, 95.1 FM Port Harcourt, and the headlines. Members of organized labor across Nigeria comply with indefinite strike over failure of federal government to conclude on new minimum wage. WAEC distances itself from nationwide strike by organized labor. On the foreign scene, Islamabad court nullifies Imran Khan conviction in state secrets leak. I am Lucky Maxwell. There appears to be full compliance of the nationwide industrial action by the organized labor, comprising the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC), following the disagreement between the federal government and the unions over a new national minimum wage. Today, FMC Funaya Obeme Ndukwe, who monitor the compliance level in the state, report that government primary and secondary schools and state government agencies are shut down. Today, FM further reports that the gates to the state secretariat have been closed, with security personnel refusing entry to anyone, including civil servants. This marks a significant level of compliance by the Rivers State Civil Service, one that has not been observed in several years during industrial actions by labor unions. Meanwhile, labor unions in Rivers State have attributed the overwhelming compliance with the ongoing industrial action to the general impact of the current 30,000 naira minimum wage on workers. The state chairman of the Nigeria Civil Service Union, Chukwuka Osuma, speaking to newsmen at the state secretariat on behalf of union leaders, highlighted the disparity between the daily expenses of national lawmakers and the proposed 60,000 naira national minimum wage for Nigerian workers. Osuma emphasized that President Bola Tinubu should not delegate the wage negotiations to senators, stating that while other nations are reducing cost to improve workers' welfare, the Nigerian government is prioritizing the welfare of its political class over that of its workers.
It's an indefinite strike until federal government understands our plight and do the needful. Right now, we buy a cup of gari. An ordinary man, ordinarily, before we go and say, I'm hungry, you go and sip gari. But right now, you can't buy a cup of gari. A cup of gari is 400 naira. A bag of rice, you are talking of 80,000. What can 60,000 naira do for a Nigerian worker? So we are telling the federal government that they are not doing well. And we are pleading with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to please address this issue. He shouldn't leave it for the senators. Recently, he approved an official vehicle of $150 million. Convert it to naira just for an official vehicle. Why other countries are cutting down costs, improving the welfare of their civil servants? Here in Nigeria, we are cutting down the cost of civil workers and improving the political class.
Osuma clarified that the unions have no conflict with the Rivers State government, acknowledging Governor Siminalayi Fubara's positive efforts towards workers' welfare. He claimed that the governor has committed to implementing the final minimum wage agreed upon by the tripartite committee.
And we want to state that Rivers State government has nothing to do with this strike. The governor has done so much for us. He has promised us that he's just waiting for the federal government. Immediately the federal government pronounced something, we know that he will be the first to pay. After all, for the first time, civil servants, Rivers State has received Christmas bonus, 100,000. But we've not received after promotion, but he promoted us 8 years and paid arrears. So we don't have any problem with Rivers State government. And we know our governor is a civil servant, is our own governor. So we are in support of him, whatever he's doing. We are not against the Rivers State government, but against the evil plans against the poor masses of Nigeria. That is why we complied for this strike in Rivers State.
The organized labor is advocating for a living wage of 494,000 naira monthly. Meanwhile, labor unions in Rivers State have commended Governor Siminalayi Fubara for his solidarity with the striking unions. The state chairman of the Nigeria Civil Service Union, Chukwuka Osuma, who spoke to newsmen at the state secretariat, highlighted that the Rivers State head of service paid a solidarity visit to union leaders, demonstrating an understanding of the workers' plight. Osuma recalled how the former Rivers State head of service, Rufus Godwin, had allegedly disrupted union efforts to enforce compliance by breaking chains used to lock the secretariat gate. He, however, said Governor Fubara has shown solidarity with the workers, emphasizing that any issues affecting the governor also affects the state workforce.
The head of service of the state was here with us to appreciate our effort. He knows that we are not against the state government, but he knows our plight. And that is also the same plight the governor feels for this state. The first time I resumed office as the state chairman of Nigeria Civil Service Union, the former head of service, Rufus Godwin, came here with his staff to break our chain, took away our chain, opened the gate by force. But this time with our compliance, the governor understands with us and understands our plight. I think if the governor has even a time, he will come here to solidarize with us. And that is why we say anything that affects the governor affects the Rivers State workers.
On his part, the chairman of the Association of Senior Civil Servants Rivers State Chapter, Onumbu Emmanuel, expressed concerns about the inability of many families to afford 3 meals a day. Emmanuel called on the federal government to show empathy towards the workers, which he described as the engine room sustaining the government.
People are really suffering. There are so many people on the streets, they can't eat. So If you look at the engine room of the government, if you don't put oil in your engine, it knocks. That's the reason why we are demanding what is due us. Whatever we demand is not much compared to what those in the Senate and reps are using, what they are using. Whatever they are taking home cannot be compared to the meager salary we are asking for an increase. Go to the market, everybody is shouting. You can't go to the market with that amount, that's 60,000 naira. Even with 100,000, go to the market, you will come back empty-handed. So it's very bad. They should have feeling. I mean, it's dehumanizing to see somebody giving you a peanut. Meanwhile, you are the engine room that sustains the government.
The Medical and Health Workers Union Hospital Management Board, Rivers State Branch, says compliance within the health sector for the ongoing nationwide strike organized by the labor unions is not yet at the expected level. Branch Chairman Father Kanale stated that the union conducted a sensitization in hospitals today, informing management about which units can remain operational during such industrial actions. These units include the Intensive Care Unit, ICU, the Emergency Unit, and HIV patient services. Speaking in an interview with Today FMC Funaya Obeme Ndukwe, Kanale said the union will ensure full compliance in the health sector starting tomorrow. Meanwhile, Vice Chairman, Medical and Health Workers Union, Confidence Woko, emphasized the urgent need for the federal government to address the concerns raised by the organized labor, noting the significant impact the strike will have on patients, particularly pregnant women. A source in the Primary Healthcare Workers Association of Nigeria in Rivers State says they will not be joining the strike as they are essential workers. The appeal filed by Martin Amewule and 24 others against the decision of the Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt in a suit by the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, Victor Okojombo, and 3 others has suffered a setback before an appeal court in Port Harcourt. This is because the major entrance of the appeal court has been shut down in protest by the members of the organized labor in solidarity to the ongoing nationwide protest over a minimum wage for Nigerian workers and the hike in electricity tariff. Recall that the 3-man panel of the appeal had adjourned till today, 3rd of June, to hear and possibly deliver a ruling on application for stay of execution of orders of the lower court and to dismiss the suit for lacking in merit. But members of the organized labor built tent at the major entrance of the appeal court, not giving access to anyone. Also, while students of Rivers State government-owned primary schools were asked to go home, students of Ignatius Ajuri University of Education were cited on campus. The West Africa Examination Council WAEC has distanced itself from the nationwide strike declared by the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC and the Trade Union Congress TUC. The NLC and TUC had flagged a nationwide strike today after a 4-hour meeting, but the leadership of the National Assembly yesterday failed to produce the desired results. Following the commencement of the industrial action, a statement by the head of National Officer Branch Controller WAEC, T.A.Y. Lawson, disregarded the strike, saying the conduct of the West African Senior School Certificate Examination goes on as scheduled despite the nationwide strike. According to the statement, the Commission said as much as it shared the concern of the unions and the generality of Nigerians, the exams would go on across member countries of WAEC and the Nigerian child should not be put to a disadvantage of missing the exams. Human rights activist and senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, says the National Minimum Wage Act of 2019, which set the national minimum wage at 30,000 naira, has officially expired. According to the legal luminary, it is time for the National Assembly to pass the new National Minimum Wage Act. In a statement, Falana pointed to Section 3, Subsection 4 of the Act, stating that as the Act commenced on April 18, 2019, the wage expired on April 18, 2024 and must be reviewed. Recall that during the last day May Day rally in Abuja, the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Nkiruka Onyeji-Ocha, announced that a new national minimum wage would take effect on May 1, 2024. This announcement followed the federal government removal of a fuel subsidy last year, which led to an additional 35,000 wage subsidy for 6 months starting September 1, 2023, bringing the total monthly wage to 65,000 naira during the period. However, the federal government has proposed a new minimum wage of 48,000 naira, which has been met with resistance from the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC and the Trade Union Congress TUC, who have embarked on an indefinite strike over the failure to implement a realistic new minimum wage. Falana, in his brief statement, urged the National Assembly to swiftly pass a new National Minimum Wage Act, similar to the expedited enactment of the new National Anthem Act, which was completed within 48 hours last week. You're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. We'll be right back after the short break. Stay with us.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. Now the rest of news. A political stakeholder in Iba Ward 6, Obineke Henry Onu, has felicitated with the Rivers State Governor, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, on his eventful 1 year in office. Henry Onu, in a statement he personally signed on behalf of his wife, family, and members of Simplified Movement in Iba Ward 6, said the achievement of the governor within his 1 year in office are unprecedented in the history of the state. The statement also congratulated Victor Okojumbo on his emergence as the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, saying that his emergence has really brought stability to the administration of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Henry Onu also used the opportunity to thank Governor Fubara for the appointment of the leader of MOHA Simplified Movement, Prince Charles Beke, as Commissioner for Local Government Affairs, an appointment, he said, is a well-deserved one. He also joined other well-meaning leaders of Simplified Movement in Iba Ward 6 to urge the governor to put Iba community in his developmental agenda. Obineke Henry Onu, who is a doctor of philosophy and applied statistics, stated that the Iba community is in dire need of internal road rehabilitation of community secondary schools and that the governor should consider Iba in his agricultural agenda, as the community is known for its agricultural productivity. On the foreign scene, a court in Islamabad has annulled the sentence of former Prime Minister Imran Khan and his close aide, former Foreign Minister Sheikh Kusheri, in a case related to the leaking of state secret. Khan and Kusheri were sentenced to 10 years in prison on January 30 this year by a special court set up in a prison in Rawalpindi days before the country's general elections. The so-called Cypher case pertains to a diplomatic cable that Khan claims proves his allegation that his removal from power in April 2022 was a conspiracy. The court established under the Official Secrets Act found Khan guilty of misusing the confidential cable sent by a former Pakistani ambassador to the United States. Khan has repeatedly denied the charge, saying the document contained evidence that his removal as Prime Minister was a plot hatched by his political opponent and the country's powerful military, with help from the U.S. administration. Khan, a former cricket star, was Pakistan's premier from August 2018 to April 2022, when he lost a vote of confidence in the parliament. He has been in jail since August last year, facing trial in multiple cases. In sport, former Super Eagles head coach Samson Siasa says Victor Osimhen's absence could affect the team's chances of getting favorable result in their upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Benin Republic. Osimhen has been ruled out of the two crucial games due to injury. Siasa reckoned the Napoli hitman's absence would make things difficult for the Super Eagles. The Super Eagles are winless in Group C and must beat South Africa and Benin Republic to get back into contention. The West Africans will clash with Bafana in Uyo on Friday and then travel to Abidjan to face the Squirrels 3 days later. To end the news, as a summary of the major stories.
Think about tomorrow. Anything that you are doing now, you are doing it for God, and God will pay you according to your work. What I'm saying now is not perfect. So I'm calling on Tony Okocha to make sure that the solar light reaches all the rural community that is not Port Harcourt Township. Because it is not only Port Harcourt Township we have in this river state. I remain Olufemi Tokubo, calling you from our Obe community.
Thank you, sir. All right, John, you're reaching out from Eche. You said our station is clearer than before. All right. Thank you very much. Please let us know where you're reaching us from. How was it? How was the signal before? How is it now? Please let's know so we can either buy some, if the job is good, we'll buy 1 or 2 bottles for our engineers because they have done well. Good evening.
Hello, Mr. Maxwell.
Yes, Reginald. Welcome, sir.
Yes.
The lone voice in the wilderness.
Yes. We will continue. We won't stop until the right thing is done. Mr. Maxwell, I used to watch one of these professors from, I think from Kenya, Professor Lumunga. We always go to places to give lectures. And when I listen to this man, this professor, speak on what African leaders, what African countries are suffering, I begin to ask myself, did our leaders, our Christian bodies, our traditional rulers, the authorities within Africans and especially in Nigeria, did they listen to the teaching of this man? Did they listen to the speeches that this man gives every time he had the opportunity to be on stage to talk to people? Professor Lumumba, I think I like that man. I like everything about that man. That man is knowledge. So, on my area of my friend Maxwell, let me put my eye on County Grammar School. County Grammar School is great here. The administration of youth UK never put attention there. The administration of Rotimi Anesi never put attention there. It was within the 5 months of former Governor Meha that was able to do something there. I think County Grammar School needs government attention. I think that area needs to be upgraded. 2, the government craft center, craft development center to Komoko. That center was supposed to be offering people children skills. Children were supposed to be having opportunity of going to that for skill acquisition. That place is completely dead. Administration upon administration has abandoned that school. I think that still needs attention. And when the issue of lighting up River State, I think Tony Okocha and the new commissioner for light, Solomon Edeleke, they should remember Chogocho community. Being the first community before you enter any other community within a year. I think Chogocho community deserves to be lighting up this solar system that Tony Okocha. So I'm using this medium to call on them and to also remind my brothers, it is not only Umegli that have issue of challenges when it comes to issue of roads. There are communities, rural areas inside the state that are suffering more than what Umegli people are suffering. But it's only that one man has taken it up to be shouting in the radio. So what is the community leaders doing? Having been given free opportunity to talk about what is affecting them. So I challenge them to come up, begin to let the government know what they are suffering. Finally, let me still remind the governor that the Chibouke Junction needs to be upgraded, needs to move from junction to roundabout.
All right, thank you, sir.
In this rainy season is a very serious challenge. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Chokota and Umwebulu Road needs government attention. UC, thank you. Don't get tired. Keep on sending in those messages. Please, they should come and dredge the water at Romawalu area. It's filled with bush, not grass anymore. The canal close to the SARS market. The water is rising and the bridge here is getting bad. One part has fallen and have a big hole at the end of the bridge. He says, your name is Ugly Boy from Rumo Domaya. Thank you. Good evening, Honorable Maxwell. Rivers State Government, NDDC, and Obiakwa Local Government, led by George Arelo, should help the good people of Rumekini and its environs with internal roads. We don't have single road at all. The community is suffering from bad road. We also need solar light in our streets too. Honorable Tony Okocha, the good friend and brother of Rumekini people, help us with solar light. DK from Rumekini. I said it. I said they brought, when we shouted here, Kani Gentle was here, the CDC chairman. They brought chairs for the primary school. That one is, you have wooed the girl. She has agreed to marry you. You have to go and see the parents for introduction. Introduction here now for Rumekini is to do the internal roads. Then, traditional marriage proper is what? Solar light. Then Rumekini will look, like a place where you have human beings. Clinton Nejimogu from Umugu OKHA says, your station is very clearer now. All right. So engineers, you did well. We'll see how we can buy 1 or 2 bottles for you. So tell us where you're calling from or where you're texting from. Let us know. Is it very clear? Let's know what we're doing. That is how our government operates here. It's not those other people who used to change national anthem up and down. Yes, good evening. Oh, so sorry. Yes, good evening. Okay, the call's coming in. Send in your messages. Drop your messages. Those issues you want. Then, I think Sogo, there's Chief Beke, right? Yes, from Sogo. We always call in to talk about what government needs to do in Sogo. Chief Beke, if you can send in a message, I think we'll love it. Yes, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Welcome. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Henry.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Very clear, sir.
Yes, sir. First of all, there is something I want to commend you for. You are just one reporter or presenter that is trying to make people to know their rights. Because we Nigerians, we do not know. It's like we do not know our rights. We do not know what we ought to demand for. We don't know. In spite of our age, I don't know if you know that. In spite of our age, we do not know. But I've been listening to you, and the way you are reading out certain things. Say, look at this. Look at what you ought to do. These are the things you should demand for. I so much thank you. I don't have much to say, but I thank you. This kind of a thing helps people to know their rights, helps Nigerians to know their rights. I don't know if people they know their rights, but they are afraid. I do not know. But I thank you for making people giving us some tips like this. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you. Yes, good evening. Am I forgetting? Yes, Rumo Parelli. They also need the solar light. The Okewali's close. They have solar light down linking the road that links Rumo Parelli. In fact, the road goes this way. That's Okewali's close. This way. This is Rumo Parelli. They now put the solar light to this point. Bam, they now stopped. So if you're passing through Rumo Parelli, you now see solar light. But on your own road, there's no solar light. It's like seeing somebody chopping from a buffet. But you food need to enter your mouth. That's the way it looks like. Good evening, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Yes, good evening. What's going on with the lines? Please, you can also send messages. Iba is in total darkness and our internal roads are bad. Please, our able governor should remember Iba and Ubele. All right. NDDC rep is rationalizing the street light in OKE headquarters of HA What do you mean by that, Nwogu Clinton? Please explain further. When you say rationalize, where do you have and where is it that you don't have solar light? Please let me know. Okay. Yes, good evening, welcome.
Good evening. Can you hear me now?
Very clear, go ahead.
Okay. Good luck speaking. Hello?
We can hear you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Talking about Urumekine, this particular route, Grandeur Street, gas turbine, and school roads, especially school roads, those 3 roads, and mostly Grandeur Street, they are very, 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 very bad place. This rainy season, this ring road, people don't go through that place. People go through all these internal roads, and it's not motorable, and it's not funny at all. Not funny. It's very, very, very bad. We are appealing on them as the NDGC have approved other projects, which I have heard that if I remember this place, mostly, even the Yam Zone road is very, very bad. The Yam Zone that people follow to get into making is very bad. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Okay, let's see the messages. Okay. Yes, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome, sir, go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is Pastor Gordon, the voice of the voiceless.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Uncle Max, it pains me and I get worried about the physically challenged in Rivers State. My people used to say that a man with 2 legs wants to climb the tree. The man with 1 leg says should allow him to climb. You will agree with me the situation of the country now. It has not been easy. My people are being faced with penury, hunger, sickness, and disease. And nobody comes to their aid. It pains me and it worries me. We are dying in numbers because we cannot afford medical care. It's not easy. I don't know by your side how you can talk our able governor to remember the physically challenged rivers, especially those in the chain. The local government chairman in the chain, if they exist, he doesn't know. He doesn't care. It worries me. I always remember one-time local government chairman, Barrister Reginald Okoma. He has a human face. He carried them along in every program he had during his tenure. Was even paying some of them stipends monthly. But this man came, the president, the local government chairman, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Listen, use their good office. As they are talking about development in River State, also remember this set of people. They are the microcosm of the larger society. Anybody, anytime can join the community. Please, help to talk about them. Thank you, sir. Pastor God is
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Yes, provision needs to be made for the physically challenged because they are also created by God. They are in our society. They are living with us. The necessary ministry that is supposed to reach out to them. Well, let's watch what the governor is doing. And I don't know, but he needs to reach out to them by himself. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sit down the light.
Yes, please.
I don't know, since the creation of River State till today, we are formerly in Port Harcourt local government, from Port Harcourt to Obiako. When we were in Port Harcourt, I would say it's a very large local government. Now the part of Obiako to another local government. No rulemaking has ever been appointed in anything at all, both in state local government. Focus. Developmental distance others are getting. The dividend has been claimed, say democratic dividend. None has ever been done at Rumekini. What has Rumekini done to River State and local government? Where are we? Where are we from? Is Rumekini not part of the state? Before you know it, they'll be shouting this one. They won't allow women to sell their business. They'll be going to shops collecting money from them. Local government is this one, state is the other one. You buy land, they will come. This one, the other one, the other one. So they will be disturbing people around. But they will come and collect all those things and go. What has Rumekini done to local government and state government? And they cannot put anything, a pin. Okay, drop a pin, take a pin, cup, or a nail, drop it at Rumekini. What has they done? So, I don't know what to say again. People have been saying, I thank you so much. I do listen to your program every blessed day. You do mention about all this. True. I don't know how to pay you. Only God will pay you for the job you have been doing. I know that they will take it as anything. But just continue as you're doing. God will pay you, not making it better. God of Rumekini cannot pay you, but the Almighty God can pay you back. And God of Rumekini will also pay you too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, let's take some messages. Okay, you said the street light is in some street in okay. Conrad Wogo, okay. So there are selected areas where they fixed it. All right, we'll keep on shouting. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Honorable Chris, go ahead.
Yeah. As usual, sir, let me talk about, I have asked this question. Is it because that the solar lights are now more lucrative than to fix just a common street? You see a road, a pregnant woman cannot even pass. The gutter that divides the road is just like I don't know, if you carry one pole, put there, you swallow the pole. And this is who collected a contract. Ilom Road here are busy putting a street light while there is no road on that. So is it big? I want to know the reason why this street light now. Is it that they are making money? Why not use that money they spend on that street light and use it and tie the road? A road that is just a small kilometer. They cannot fix it. It is not to carry solar light. They carry solar light. They put everywhere for the road because nobody again they on their outside light because of power roading. You give people prepaid light, so you want them to give you street light. So the problem is when government want to do something, they don't check before they do anything they will do. Before you see people will put street light, they start it from NEPA, but now NEPA that from the normal way now giving people prepaid meter, and you still want them to give you security light. It's not possible now. That's why you see all these lights, NDDC. But even road where people no go fit pass, now they carry street light. Why not walk the road? Now, the question why they ask, Maxwell, is there any secret on this street light? Then they make money there. It's like then they shopping, they come out for there. Even bush, they go carry the solar light, they go put. Leave road where no good. If they carry, they want to beautify the road where no good. Not the way you don't walk road to finish now, you beautify the road. This one road they bad. You carry street light, go put them. People they come, no road to pass. Nowhere.
Thank you very much.
Now wow. You go need to count A, go to count Z. Now wow.
Thank you, Honorable Chris. Both of them are needed. The road is needed. In fact, while they are building the road, they should be fixing the street light. So don't ask for one and leave the other. Well, as they are fixing the road, that's why I said in Mpolo Rumegbo, while they are fixing the street light, they should fix the road immediately. Here in Rumekini, while they are giving chair to the secondary school, that's like a biscuit. It's not enough. They should come and fix the road. While they are fixing the road, they should fix it. They should fix the street light immediately. We won't take anything away from them. Lack of health center or hospital in Emagok clan in Abua Udwal. We are appealing to the River State government to come to the aid of Emagok community by building a health center or hospital in the area. Looking at the distance from Emagok to the headquarters of Abua Udwal, where the General Hospital Abua is situated, and also to build an administrative block for Abua Udwal health workers. Comrade Abalist Benami from Abua. Thank you. Our community road, Otafa Road, has never been remembered by the River State government since creation. Please, our amiable governor should come and construct our road for us. The people are really suffering. Elder Idawarifa Joseph from Obokuma. Thank you very much. Please, we need government intervention in our cottage hospital that was renovated and equipped by the ex-governor Chubike Amechi, but because of lack of medical doctors, the place has been taken over by grass and reptiles. Please let the Governor Sim come and save our mothers so that we can have access to health facilities. Innocent Ubisike from Iba. Oh, you have a cottage hospital? That's good. Good evening.
Oh, Master, good evening.
Yes, good to have you. Go ahead.
Yes, so long. Master, this labor, better to suspend strike. They should suspend strike. There is no benefit in going to strike. This minimum wage they are dragging. Most of them protesting for this minimum wage. Their maximum wage is more than 600. Some of them, they level 12, level 5, level 15, level 12. Their salaries is more than what they are protesting for as minimum wage. So, if government says they will pay 60,000 as minimum wage, I think let it be permitted. Let it be two conditions. It's either they work 3 hours, 3 shifts in a day, or 2 shifts in a day. They should work. After 3 hours, you close. At the end of the month, you receive your 60,000. It even enables other applicants to be employed. It's either you accept the condition of, you understand? So we are just suffering ourselves. There's nothing there. Let government give them two conditions. They should accept shift condition, a shift, working on shifting, 60,000. 3 hours per hour, 3 hours per day. Can't take over. So, if they don't accept like that, the necessary people that is on top should back. If I should be First Republic president, this Labour Congress chairman, all those people imposing this, this strike. All of them, I will remove all of them, sack all of them, both all. Sack. That is, they don't form administration with me.
All right.
So they should face them discipline. Let there be discipline. So,
thank you very much.
Every time labor, strike. So look at, I went to bank today, bank is not working. Go to hospital, so many hospitals, people are dying there, doctors are not working, so they are on strike. Which is strike, which is minimum wage you are protesting for, while your salary is more than.
Thank you very much, sir. We have to go now. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Max, greetings. I don't really understand these HA people, though. Some are hailing the past and present governor of doing so much internal roads and schools for the HA people, and some are crying that HA does not have road. I've traveled from Elimi Junction to HA, and that road is an eyesore. At times, I don't really know the real problem of Nigeria, whether it's the people or those who govern us, because I'm confused at times. Franklin, thank you. My brother, good evening. My problem is food prices. Is there no way to regulate the market price, even if it's just in River State? Hunger done, they choke me and my children. And Lawmaker Wahala and a 1960 anthem. Ella, thank you. Okay, that's your eyewitness report. Max, the Obogro Akania Road that was commissioned, I was made to know that Cornerstone Road is not inclusive of the repair. Please, if this is true, the governor should intervene in the repairs. My rent has been increased because of it. Jay from Ozoba. Landlord, and their own wahala. Yes, good evening, welcome.
Yes, good evening.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, my name is Gospel. We have a situation in our hand. The chairman of my local government, that is the local government, he started project, health center project in my community. And he has gotten to the stage of tiling and fixing the doors. That is where the stage of the work is now. But his tenure will last this month and he has not completed it. So should the community complete the project or wait for a new chairman to come? So I don't know. Or is he coming?
All right. Thank you very much. I think we're out of time. That's much we can take on Eyewitness Report today. Thank you very much, everyone that has been a part of the conversation. Like I said, keep on demanding and demanding and demanding. We're even far below expectation, so you need to demand from the authorities and also do your own part. That's another thing. Clean your gutters. There's small gutters around you. Don't wait for government to come and clean it. That is your primary responsibilities. Then you can now call on the government to clean the canals, the bigger